Hey, welcome back, team. Welcome back to Monday Kick in the Pants. Angela Fallon here, bringing you a gentle push each week to help you level up in life, give you a dose of Monday motivation, fill you with that dose of motivation, and provide tips to accelerate yourself through success in life and in your career. Yes, I am a little under the weather. I spent a lot of time at two of my kids' schools last week and somehow found a cold over the weekend, just in time for Mother's Day, of course. Excuse me. But we're back here for our third week of stuck mindset. So I know we've talked the last 2 weeks about different things of stuck mindset, but today I really wanted to talk about how you can change your personal mindset. And if you haven't heard the quote from Henry Ford, it goes, whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're correct. I mean, think about what those words are, right? If you think you can do something, you can. And if you think you can't, then no, you won't. Not that you can't, but it's probably no, you won't, because you won't even try, right? I share this with my kids regularly too, because sometimes they'll tell me I can't spell. I'm not a good speller. I'm like, well, stop saying that over yourself. You can be a good speller. You just don't want to put in the work to be a good speller. Or if they think, oh well, I can't reach such and such to help you clean the kitchen, or I can't do that because I'm too short or whatever. I'm like, no, there's ways to get around a lot of things, but you're choosing not to. And believe it or not, parts of your mindset, and I would say probably 80% of your mindset is also self-inflicted. Just like what we think we can and what we think we can't do in life and careers and all of the above. We just say, oh well, we're not meant to be that way. If you haven't read the book Grit by Angela Duckworth, I highly recommend it. But people who think they can't do things, they won't even try and start. Now, there's obviously something said about, people having like natural ability for certain things. For instance, I have terrible hand-eye coordination. I played racquetball for 2 semesters in college because it's a inside court, it's a fairly small court, and you can still control things. And it was doable. I was decent at it. I wouldn't say I was good or really excelled at it. I had to have 4 PE credits, and that happened to be 2 of them. It was close to my dorm, and I could walk there at 7 in the morning. So that's kind of something I did. But honestly, if I would have taken ballroom dancing 4 semesters in a row, I probably would have enjoyed that even more. I took it my very first semester as a freshman, and I loved it. But my feet are coordinated, even though my hand-eye coordination are not. So, I probably would excel better at ballroom dancing than at softball, basketball, which I'm not terrible at basketball either. But again, it takes a lot of hard work for people who don't have some natural ability to it. But the natural ability only gets you so far, and that's what I love about the book Grit from Angela Duckworth, because she talks about the difference between natural talent and grit and stick to itiveness. That some people have one or the other, some people actually have two, because talent only gets you so far, because even the best talent, if it's not applied, is worthless. It's not going to be as good as someone else who has 2 times the grit. But your mindset is actually the same way, believe it or not. If you tell yourself that you suck at what you're doing and you need to quit your 8th job for the 8th year in a row, think about whether or not it's really the things you're working on, or if it's your mindset that says that. A lot of people do what we call affirmations, where you actually speak positive things over yourself a few times throughout the day, 100 times throughout the day, once in the morning, whatever. But a lot of people use affirmations to try and get themselves out of a stuck mindset position. And some people say, well, I don't like affirmations because I'm saying something about me that's not true. It feels like a lie. Well, instead of saying, I'm a multimillionaire, whatever, you could say something like, I'm committed to being a multimillionaire, or I'm committed to be the best mom I can be. I'm committed to be a present mom. I'm committed to be the best employee to my ability, or whatever. But saying I'm committed to it helps you change that mindset, as opposed to just saying, I suck at this job. I need to do something differently. I suck at this job. Part of it could be your mindset. I argue over more than 50% of it's probably your mindset. Same thing with taking off weight and keeping it off. A lot of people yo-yo back and forth because in their mind, they don't feel worthy of having a very fit body, or they don't have the self worth of, having, I don't know, ripped muscles or something, a six pack, whatever, um, a round booty, who knows? Whatever's important to you, you know? But a lot of it's mindset. And I really encourage people um, to speak that over them. And again, if you're a believer, the Bible actually talks about not speaking cursing over people, but only speaking life over people. And what that means is, when you have kids, and I say this to my kids all the time, when one of them starts talking down to another one, I tell them, don't speak that over them. Don't speak that over them, because at some point they may actually believe it. And all of my kids are really confident, but I don't want them to start listening to one of their stupid brothers that's just being mean, a butthead at the time. And so that's what I tell them all. I'm like, I wouldn't let them speak negative things over you. So don't speak negative things over them. I don't want that to get ingrained in them, because it's not true. It's your opinion, it's not truth. So remember that most of our beliefs are our filter of facts. It's not the facts themselves, it's how we assess them or see them. That doesn't make them a fact. It's still just the way you view it. A lot of the hurts we have in life are the same way, is how we view facts, not the facts themselves. Okay. So I highly encourage you to think about doing affirmations, and you can look it up it's all over the web, even example affirmations for whatever, something that you need to work through. I really like them. I can either read them on my phone and replay them back to myself, or sometimes I even read them to myself, just to kind of keep reminding me of what some of my goals are and what my plans are and what I want to be, the kind of person I want to be with my family and friends and even coworkers. And even as a believer, those are the things that I speak over myself each day. And the more I do it, the more confident I feel. The more I feel the more good I feel in my own skin. So I highly recommend you do the same. I'm not going to recommend anything specific for you. Each one of you needs something differently. So that's your homework, is to go look into what affirmations you should speak over yourself. And again, if you don't like the I am words, say I commit to instead. And try that for at least 2 weeks and see how that goes. Okay. And I would love to hear back from you on how that goes. All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in this week. Again, if you like the content that we put out, I would love for you to like it, comment below, or subscribe on YouTube. We love all the love that you show us. And don't forget to, if you feel overwhelmed or you feel behind, one, it could be part of your mindset. But two, I want you to know that you're in the right place and it's the right time. All right. Y'all have a great week, and y'all take care.